halfway filled right now, but I see that names are still popping in here. Thankfully, I'm seeing a whole lot of names that I don't recognize, which means that a lot of you have not seen this before, and our team members are doing what they're supposed to be doing and inviting their people to the webinar. Like I said, we'll get rolling here in just a moment. Hope you guys are all having a nice Thursday evening and getting ready for a great Memorial Day weekend if you're a U.S. resident. But we will get rolling here in just a moment. Where are we at on time? It looks like it is right at 9 o'clock. So let's start out. Before I get into the presentation here, I'd like to tell just a little story. I've heard Keith and Stan and Jerry and Jolene, when they do the calls, they kind of usually start with something, and I did that once and forgot to this week, but you all have heard of the book by Napoleon Hill called Think and Grow Rich. I read that, I don't want to say how long ago because that will date me, but I read that quite some time ago, and I remember at the beginning of the book, Mr. Hill mentioned that if you're ready for the message that that book has, that you will grasp the message. And if you're not ready for it, then maybe check back and read the book again in a few years, and maybe you'll be ready then. I don't know that I was ready at the time that I read it. I was early 20s, but I did take one thing away from that book, one very important thing, actually. There was a story in it, and it's a very interesting story. It's a true story that took place back in the gold rush years in California. Like so many people, a gentleman had gold rush fever, gold fever, and traveled to California and staked his little claim and started mining. And lo and behold, he struck gold. That was incredible. So he concealed everything, packed everything up, made his claim, and traveled back home to generate investors to help him mine this claim of his. He was able to round up the investors, and they began mining and pursuing that, and again they struck gold, and they were making a lot of money. They were pulling gold out of the mine. They were able to pay off all the investors, pay off all the equipment. Everyone got their money back, which is a great thing. But shortly after that, the gold vein that they had found went dry. They dug farther and farther and just weren't able to tap back into another vein of gold. And they gave up. They sold their equipment and traveled back home. The individual that purchased their equipment continued digging in their mine. 3 feet, folks. This is fundamental. 3 feet. They struck gold and made millions of dollars. Now the family, the individual that first made that claim and gave up, literally gave up 3 feet from gold, learned from that experience and went on to be successful in other ventures. But I want you to think about that, because that has always stuck with me. And it could be why sometimes I have hung on to things possibly even longer than I should have. That has always just had a very strong impact on me, that whole concept of stopping 3 feet from gold. I think most people, if that had happened to, wouldn't learn from it. They would off themselves or drink themselves into oblivion, feel sorry for themselves the rest of their lives. Thankfully, this individual learned from the experience and went on to greatness. But 3 feet from gold. Now, a lot of you are on this webinar. You have been in various home-based businesses, network marketing companies, multi-level marketing companies. And if you're like 97, 98, 99% of the people out there, you've been in these companies and never made any money. Well, folks, if you give up now and quit pursuing, you are quitting 3 feet from gold. Let me tell you why. The team that I am a part of is called Paid Weekly Revolution. And we market a company by the name of Argent Global Network. Now, Argent Global Network's a very interesting company, and it needs your help, because what they do is sell advertising on their site. And in the world of internet advertising, obviously, as traffic to a site increases, the value of the ads on that site increase accordingly. AGN needs you to provide them with that traffic. Now, like I said, they sell advertising on their site. They also have an online shopping mall, as well as online gaming that's coming soon, and many other advances, but their primary business is selling banner and text ads on their website. The same business that Facebook, Google, YouTube, Yahoo, all of them are in. And the reason those companies are in that business is because it is a monster. In 2010, just in the U.S., close to $150 billion, that's with a B, billion dollars was spent on online advertising just in the United States, or 460 billion worldwide. Now, these major players like Facebook is able to charge $700,000 just for one ad for one day on their website. YouTube does the same thing. It's called a takeover ad. In other words, you're playing around on Facebook looking at pictures of kittens and stuff, and you go to log out. If someone happens to be spending $700,000 that day, your whole screen will be taken by their ad. These are big dollars, and of course, these are the major players in this arena. Now, like them, AGN needs a lower Alexa ranking. And I say lower because the lower your number, the better. It's like a golf score. The more traffic, the lower your Alexa ranking. Now, our current Alexa ranking, I meant to update this today, is actually under 3,000 right now. It's 2,900 and something, which is huge. But we're shooting for an Alexa ranking under 500. And in order to do that, we need a lot of people posting ads which drive the traffic to our site. Now, how badly do we need you? Well, badly enough that you can even join AGN for free, and they're still going to pay you to post the ads. Now, this is going to provide you with a home-based business with a base income, and I'll cover all that as we move along. But think about this. Every work-from-home company that you've been involved with that you have eventually given up and walked away from, you've done it for good reason, because you've been chugging along and you hadn't made any money. And there's only so long you can do that before it just doesn't make sense to keep trying to lift a dead horse. AGN doesn't allow that to happen. They know that if you give people that base income to build upon, it makes it all easier, as well as when you're talking to people about the home business, you can assure them of a base income as well. Now, I know you've heard this before, so let's start out by talking about what the difference is. Now, the first premise, if a company is truly paying people to perform a service for them, the only way that makes sense is that service has to have a value to the company. Otherwise, it's just a silly little money game. So let's explore. Now, if you've been on my webinars calls, you hear me refer to Alexa.com. This is their site, Alexa.com. And the way it works, you go to the site and you enter any website right here. And the only purpose that Alexa serves in the universe is to analyze traffic to every website on the internet. Google has an Alexa ranking of 1, Facebook 2, YouTube 3, Yahoo 4, and on up. Now let's put things in perspective though. Remember, AGN is around 2,900 and something. Household names. Chevrolet has an Alexa ranking of 8,100. Coca-Cola, 34,000. So we are doing incredibly well already at 2,900. 2,900 Alexa ranking means a couple 100,000 people are visiting the site every day. So we're already doing very well, but we want to do better. Like I said, we're aiming for under 500. But let's look at what we've seen in the past, all right? A lot of you are familiar with this company. Now, this is about a month old. I don't know where they are now. But boy, they were kicking butt, weren't they? That is phenomenal. But there's more to the story. If you scroll farther down on the Alexa ranking of this company or any company, you'll find this area, upstream sites. In other words, just prior to going to the site that you're investigating, where did the people come from? Now, think about this, folks. This company also was supposedly paying people to place ads to get people to their website. Doesn't logic insist that if those ads were doing anything, they would appear right here? That makes sense, doesn't it? The only sites I'm seeing are social media, Google, which is Google. They're always going to be there. Now, this was an ad site, but the only people in the history of the universe that ever went to it were other telex-free people posting ads, another social networking site, and people going to get paid for placing their ads. So we've got affiliates sending affiliates to become affiliates. We've got Google, which is always going to be there. We've got affiliates going to place ads that only other affiliates are going to see. We've got affiliates trying to get people to become affiliates to place ads to get more affiliates. And we've got people getting paid for getting affiliates. That's why nothing made sense with the company. Let's look a little further. This is a company that launched about the same time as AGN. And they're a lot lower than this now. They're actually 2,700, 2,800, something like that. They're doing great. But again, there's more to the story, remember? And here we go again. Affiliates, trying to get people to become affiliates. Their ad posting site that the only people in the history of the world that have ever gone to are other affiliates. Google, of course. Google again. Social networking again. Affiliates trying to get people to become affiliates to make ads to make more affiliates. It's a money game. Nothing makes sense. If they're paying you to place ads, those ads have to actually generate a value for the company. Argent Global Network. Now this is old. Again, we're about 2,900 and something, but that's not the important thing here, although we're doing well. But apples to apples. AustraliaFreeAds.com, ClassifiedGiant.com, usnetads.com, Google, of course, again, they're always there, and ukadsList.com. Real classified ad sites, which is exactly where the company is sending affiliates to place ads. The ads that we are placing are exactly 4 out of 5 of the top feeder sites to Argent Global Network are the independent classified ad sites. This is a true value for the company, because the third part of the puzzle is, if they're paying people to do something, that something has to have value. Well, AGN pays its affiliates to place ads. Do those ads have value? Well, according to Alexa.com, those ads are exactly what drives traffic to the site. Now, for the traffic to be worth paying for, it has to be monetized. If you're a company like Amazon.com, just getting traffic, not quite enough. You need that traffic to buy something. That's how they monetize. Facebook, Google, YouTube, Yahoo, Argent Global Network, their traffic is their monetization because they sell the ads on the site. It's just like Times Square, those big ads that are all over the place, Billboard Central. Well, that's monetizing the traffic that's driving down the street and walking on the sidewalks in Times Square. Now, who else understands this? This is the Argent Global Network website if you scroll down a little ways. Nike understands it. Samsung seems to understand it. Activia seems to understand it. And when you click to join Argent Global Network, T-Mobile seems to understand it as well. Folks, this is a business plan that simply makes sense. Now, Argent Global Network pays you to drive traffic. The advertising monetizes your traffic, and you do get paid if you sell ads, whether that's from your ads that you're placing or from your own independent efforts. Let's talk about the money here. Now, first off, to earn overrides, and by that, and we'll talk about this just a little bit more, but you do need to be a premium member to receive overrides, and by that I mean to earn commissions from the efforts of others, you have to be a premium member. And by that I mean either a silver, a gold, or a diamond. All right? Direct sales, you can be a free member and be paid 30% on any ads that you sell on that site that I was just showing, those big banner ads. Now, you can also earn package commissions, and this is what I've been talking about, that AGN is going to pay you to place those traffic generating ads, and you also earn in a matrix. And we're going to talk about all of this, but there is literally, with this business, there is money coming at you from multiple angles. And I'm going to try to make it as clear as I can here. First off, your direct sales commissions. Any advertising sales that you make, you earn 30%. Those ads that I was showing you, the real big ones on the front, looks like this. Those are $1,400 a month. If you sell that, that's a 30% commission, or $420. And then the smaller ones like the Activia, the Nike, those are a little bit less and you still make the 30%. But let's talk about the package earning, because this is your base income. All right? Now, I told you that you can join free and earn money. And this is how that works. You join free, you place one ad every day, and in 2 months, AGN will have paid you $150. And then you use that to upgrade and continue on. Now, someone who joins and upgrades to a silver level, that's $10 a month, they're able to purchase 5 ad vouchers, and we're going to talk about that here in a second. If they upgrade to a gold level, which is $50 a month, they're able to purchase up to 20 ad vouchers. And the diamond level, they can purchase virtually as many ad vouchers as they choose. Now let's talk about these vouchers because it's very, very important. Each ad voucher is $150. Now when you're purchasing an ad voucher, you're actually purchasing 1,000 banner or text impressions on the AGN site. Now you can use them for any business that you happen to be in. You can even use them to advertise, if you will, your favorite charity, and maybe your charity will then get some traffic from that and donations. Each ad voucher that you have for 52 weeks, you will earn $10 per week for helping AGN by placing these traffic generating ads. Now, they can be purchased individually or in bundles. Now, the bundles don't necessarily save money. That's always, the voucher cost is always $150, but it makes the transaction a little simpler. And it's simply 1 voucher, 2, 4, 8, and 16. Now, it seems like what I have seen, most people that tend to join at the diamond level and purchase a VIP plus or more, but you're open to do any of the ad voucher packages or individuals that you choose to. They all earn you for 52 weeks, and each one gets that 1,000 text or banner impressions. But let's see what happens and why people generally tend to do the diamond level and then purchase the VIP plus. Let's see what happens here. Let's start as a diamond subscriber, and let's start with 1 VIP plus package. Now that's 16 ad vouchers. So you're looking at $100 a month membership level, and your VIP plus package is $2,400. What happens here? What this is going to extrapolate out and show us is what would happen if you placed your ads, didn't talk to anybody about AGN, didn't worry about referring people or any of that. Simply, as you earned on your first week, $160, remember 16 vouchers, $10 a week each, you're going to buy another ad voucher, and you're going to have $10 left over. Week 2, you make that same 160, plus another 10, plus that 10 you had left over, you got 180. So let's purchase another ad voucher. Now what this is going to do is do this all the way through. Each time $150 has been earned, this person is going to buy another ad voucher. So we're chugging through month 2, 3, month 4. Folks, at month 6, we have not sponsored anyone, we have not sold anything, and we're earning $630 a week. Let's go a little further. Month 8, we're earning over $50,000 a year. We still have not sponsored anyone. Let's go just a little further. Let's see what happens after a year. Month 9, 10, 11, got a little long here for the screen, 12. You're in the upper, I think about 2 to 3% income earners in the country. You're over $150,000 a year, and we still haven't sponsored anyone, still haven't sold anything. Starting with just a diamond member, just a VIP plus package, 8 months, you're over 50 grand a year. 12 months, you're over 150 grand a year. Folks, imagine now if you had started with 5 or 10 or, geez, even 20 of those VIP plus packages, where you'd be then after 8 months or 12 months. Now, this is illustrational purposes. Honestly, I don't expect anyone to do this because you should be rewarding yourself, and you shouldn't be selfish. You should be sharing the home business with other people, because this is life-changing. But this just gives you an idea, kind of a rough idea of what's possible here. And again, that is your base income, and we still haven't referred anybody. Now let's talk about what happens if you do refer people. Your commissions on overrides for purchase packages. Folks that you refer who then purchase those ad vouchers as a Diamond member, you make 10% of all of the ad vouchers that they purchase. And you make 5% from the people who they refer. Now you make a little less as a gold, a little less as a silver, but this is phenomenal. Let's see what that means. Here's you as a Diamond member. You sponsor Jim, and he purchases that VIP Plus package for $2,400. You just made $240. Now, Jim sponsors Jill. She does the same thing. You don't even know Jill. You just made $120. Now, folks, this is key, because as Jim or Jill or whomever you refer to AGN, they are always going to try to be building to their own base income. And as long as they are purchasing ad vouchers, you continue earning commissions every time. Now let's talk about that matrix for a second. You're able to earn up to 21 levels deep in a 2x21 force matrix. Now before I show you what that means, when folks you refer upgrade, you earn 20% of their membership amount. So basically when you sponsor a silver member, they upgrade to silver, you earn $2, and you earn that every month. When you sponsor a gold, you earn $10, and you earn that every month. And diamonds, you earn $20, and you earn that every month. Now this is an override that you will receive as a free member. So you could have joined for free, sponsored good old Jim. Jim upgraded to a diamond. You still haven't upgraded, and you earn $20 for him having upgraded. That's pretty incredible, considering you're also going to be earning from that base income, remember? So let's see what else we have to look at here. This is the 2x21 force matrix that I mentioned. Now, folks, this is very important that you understand this. A forced matrix means that everyone on our team is helping you build. In other words, let's say you're here. You're going to benefit from this person's referrals. You're going to benefit from anyone under you, including people who spilled from him. You're going to be benefiting from this person. Literally everyone on the team is helping you build this matrix. That is the beauty of a forced matrix. It forces everybody down to fall below others in the group so that everyone's benefiting. Now, by being able to be paid 21 levels deep, now it's not that difficult to get there. As soon as you sponsor 2 people who upgrade, you get paid 5 levels deep in the matrix. A couple of more people upgrade, you get paid 10 levels deep in the matrix. A couple of more people upgrade, 15 levels deep. We're talking about some pretty serious numbers of people here now. And 21 levels deep, that's over 2 million people. As a diamond subscriber, you are going to earn $3.50 from every diamond member that you see underneath you, whether you put them there or they spilled there, or one of your referrals put them there. You're going to earn $1.50 from every gold member that appears in your matrix and 40 cents from every silver person in the matrix. The bigger the matrix, the bigger the paycheck. This is powerful. Now let's keep everything simple because I know there's a lot of information here. So let's break it down. You earn $10 per week for 52 full weeks per ad voucher. Place just one ad every day for every 10 ad vouchers that you have. So you can determine how much you desire as a base income, start there, or build up to it. As you refer others, you're going to earn 10% of their voucher purchases, 5% of the purchases made by those they refer. The more people you refer, the deeper into that matrix you're paid. You earn 20% of the monthly subscription of those you refer every month, and 30% commission on direct ad sales. Folks, this is a home-based business unlike anything you've ever seen. Now, you've got a couple of options. You can start as a free subscriber, place one ad per day, for 60 days, and AGN is going to finance your way into the company. Or you can start as a paid subscriber. You simply join, set up an e-wallet, choose your subscription level, gold, silver, gold, or diamond, and purchase the AGN packs and start earning weekly. Now, Argent Global Network is a Belize-registered multi-level online network marketing business with a profit-sharing system. They're successfully managed by a group of multi-level marketing and network marketing professionals who saw what was going on in this industry and saw some stumbles that a few companies have made, and I believe perfected the concept. Paid Weekly Revolution is our team in AGN. When you join our team, in addition to being part of the fastest growing team in AGN, we've been in about 64 or 65 days now. We're over 3,600 team members. That is huge. In addition to being part of the fastest growing team, you also receive free access to the Paid Weekly Revolution marketing system, which gives you a bunch of capture pages. Excuse me. We are, that I'm aware of, the only online opportunity business that's recommended by the Online Business Bureau. It gives you access to our daily opportunity calls Monday through Friday, helping you explain AGN to your prospects, twice weekly training calls on Mondays and Fridays, and these weekly webinars, which you can also invite your prospects to. Now, naturally, no company can guarantee that you're going to earn an income, and the reason for that is the only thing that Argent Global Network has control over is what Argent Global Network does. They do not have control over what you do. Therefore, they don't know that someone isn't going to join today and decide tomorrow that the internet is the devil's spawn and they're never going to get on the internet again. Therefore, they would not earn an income. If you do your part, AGN is going to do their part. They need people placing these ads, driving the traffic to the website, improving the value of their ads, or increasing the value of their ads. So let's get to a few questions here. At the end of this, let's make sure that you get back with whomever brought you here. Folks, do it with a quickness, and I love that I can see names on here. I actually think I only recognize well under half of the names that are on the webinar right now, which is great. That means that we have a lot of new people here. I do hope that you get back with whomever brought you and invited you and get started with a quickness. But let's see if we can get to a few of these questions. Let's see. What does it cost to send these ads? You know, that's a great question. I have to scold myself for not mentioning the ad sites that Argent Global Network sends us to, such as Classified Ads Giant, Australia Net Ads, US Net Ads. Those are all free to post on, and it literally, to post an ad takes under a minute. Very simple. It's a couple of clicks and you're done. And one paste. A couple of clicks and a paste and you're done, and it is free. So in addition to the 20% on the member subscription, we still earn the $350 on the matrix. You don't earn 20% plus $350 on your people. You earn the 20% subscription amount on folks you personally refer. And then in the matrix, you earn $3.50 for every diamond member that you see. You earn $1.50 for every gold member that you see, and you earn 40 cents for every silver member that you see. Go ahead, excuse me. Anyone with any other questions? Now there are, someone is asking about the exclusivity of Paid Weekly Revolution. Paid Weekly Revolution is only available to members of Argent Global Network that join under a Paid Weekly Revolution affiliate. It is not a marketing system that is available to everyone in Argent Global Network. It is only available to our team members. Is the matrix money paid once or monthly? Well, that's a real good question. It's paid constantly. You refer Jim, and his subscription starts tomorrow. That's when you get paid on his subscription, and then 30 days later, as he renews, you would get paid again. Now, you sponsor Frank this upcoming Monday, and you would get paid on that, and 30 days later, you would get paid again. So it isn't in bulk. As people renew and as people upgrade, that's when you get paid. Does it cost, Donald is asking, does it cost for this team site? Absolutely not. And that is the reason that it is exclusive to our team, because it is a free system for our team members to use. It is equipped with autoresponders, although you can also use Aweber or Get Response with the system if you choose to do that. However, it is equipped with an autoresponder when folks visit your website and opt in. They will then begin receiving the autoresponder messages daily, and they will then be sent to your sales page with videos that explain everything, and if they click the join, it will send them to your Argent Global Network site. Excuse me. I don't know what's going on with my throat here tonight. I don't like to place ads. Can I still join? Absolutely. And you know, I need to post that on here. We have a company that we are aligned with, and if you'll be patient, because I really am not very good at at talking and typing, but post my ads, please.com. I'm sending that to everyone in your messages off to the right there. Post my ads, please.com. That is a company that will do your ads for you. I mean, it's incredibly easy to do, but a lot of people want to know. I mean, you know, you don't know what the future brings. Someone gets sick, you simply forget, your power goes out due to a storm, whatever. This company will see to it that your ads are placed every day. And regarding, it looks like Alexander wants to know what the difference is between this and another company that was paying people to place ads. Well, Alexander, the only parallel is that they pay people to place ads. That's not what tripped up any of the companies. What tripped up those companies is they didn't have a product, or they didn't have anyone buying the product. Argent Global Network's product is advertising on the site. That's a pretty valuable product, and unlike a couple of other companies, it's a product that's valuable everywhere in the world, not just in companies with bad telecommunications, or just in companies, you know, or countries. That is something that is valuable, desirable everywhere in the world. Let me see. I do not remember who or how I got referred. Well, you must have gotten an email. I would simply respond to an email that you got if that's how you got referred. If it was a phone call, then, you know, I guess try to recall who it was that told you. But if you clicked on an ad or responded to an email, then you are receiving emails from that individual. Simply respond to one of their emails and tell them that you're ready to get rolling and you need their link. Here's someone who is a member of Paid Weekly Revolution. Don't know how to send folks on my team there to join. Just send them a copy of your welcome email. I started to talk before I read the question. I had thought someone was saying, how do I send people to your Paid Weekly Revolution site? That's very simple. When you created your account, you came up with a username for Paid Weekly Revolution. You would simply send them to paidweeklyrevolution.com/your username, and they'll be on your site. Any other questions? Feel free to type them in that area there to your right. And here is Janet wants to know if she joins for free but upgrades, does she still receive her bonus? And absolutely. Let me explain how this works. When you join Argent Global Network, everyone joins for free, right? Because you fill out the form, you haven't set up e-wallets or anything yet. So for a period of time, everyone's free. Immediately start placing your ad every day, and your back office is going to count down your days to 60. Now, on day 61, bazinga, you are going to have $150 to use towards an ad voucher in your back office so that you can continue earning. Let's just say, though, that someone joins today and upgrades today, upgrades to a diamond and purchases that VIP Plus package. Well, they would continue placing their ads every day. And after 60 days, on day 61, all of a sudden, they would see a new ad voucher in there just as a thank you and they would still get their bonus as well. So absolutely, even if you upgrade, you are still going to receive that bonus package. Anyone else? Feel free to type any questions that you might have there in the area to the right. I'd love to get them answered for you. And here is Al. He wants to know how you pay, and it's very, very simple. We have a number of e-wallets that we use. I pay out Solid Trust Pay, Perfect Money. It's all in the back office there. And the Paid Weekly Revolution site, as a matter of fact, even has a video that shows you exactly how to create your account, then create your e-wallet, then place your ads, fund your e-wallet, make your purchases, and get paid. Very, very, very simple. And Eric is wondering, why would anyone pay their membership more than 30 days at a time? You know, that's a pretty good question. I do. I actually pay my membership annually. And the reason I do that is I am probably the least organized person I know. And I know me pretty well. And I know that if I did it every 30 days, that I would find myself expired, because even though in your back office it counts down, your diamond subscription expires in 13 days, 6 hours, and 22 minutes, it's there every day, so you don't tend to notice it. Well, if I just left it to my own devices, I know that I would expire for a day or two before I noticed that I had expired. And if I did that, and I kind of know myself again pretty well, I know that if my membership expired today and I didn't renew it, didn't notice and didn't renew it until Monday, well, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday, folks on my team that I referred would be buying ad vouchers, and I would not get paid for them because I was not upgraded at the time. So I think most people probably pay their membership at least do it on a 60-day basis, but then pay it each month. You know, for example, you can choose to pay your membership 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, or a year. And I've had a few team members tell me that when they first purchased it, they did a 60-day, and then every 30 days they still renew so that they have a month cushion there. But hopefully that answers your question. Let's see. Can we rewrite the ads? You can, however, the big thing is it's got to have your Argent Global Network link in it with your username. Now, I've talked to a couple of team members who add to the ads and also include their Paid Weekly Revolution link in the ad as well. And here is Eric. There is no auto pay. Absolutely not, because they do not they do not do anything with your money. They let you be in control of your money. As a matter of fact, let's just say, and Jolene, I believe it was, on our team, noticed this a couple of weeks ago, or Lori, one or the other. Let's just say someone pays their membership fee 90 days out, so they pay this month and they've got 2 months in abeyance. Well, something that's pretty cool is they can still go in if that transaction, they've paid this month and paid 2 extra months. Well, while those 2 extra months haven't been used yet, you can go in at any time and click a little blue X and take the money that you had paid towards your membership and put it back into your wallet. So you always, you have control over the money in your back office. Never does AGN assume what you want to do with your money. And here is a great question. My husband and I want to join. Should I sign up under him? Unfortunately, you cannot do that. AGN has a very strict anti-stacking policy. Anyone, any adult, anyone in your household at the same address, whether it's your husband, your wife, your dog, your cat, your friend, your neighbor, or not neighbor, your friend, whatever, if they are at your same address, they would have to join AGN under your sponsor. You cannot sponsor people who share the address with you, and that's to avoid people joining. And let's say I joined, I'm not married, but let's say I was married and I joined and sponsored my wife, and then had my wife sponsor my son. Well, eventually it's going to occur to me that if any purchases of that vouchers that I make and any sponsoring that I do, I'd be an idiot not to do it all under my son. Because then my wife makes the 10%, I make the 5%. Sorry, sponsor, you don't make anything, but thanks for introducing me to the company. So no, there is a very strict anti-stacking policy. I would like to have a URL for the Paid Weekly Revolution rather than sending. Well, any of our team members are going to have a their own Paid Weekly Revolution URL, but for the ads that you are being paid to place, those ads have to direct people to the Argent Global Network site, not to Paid Weekly Revolution. Hopefully they get to Argent Global Network. The purpose behind paying people to place the ads is so the traffic to the AGN site increases for 2 reasons. One, the increase in traffic increases the Alexa ranking, therefore increases the value of the ads, or also because those ads are advertising for people to advertise on AGN. So it's also advertising the product. Oh, okay, you're not talking about the ads. Then you would need to contact your sponsor, make sure that they are a Paid Weekly Revolution member, and they should be able to get you into the system. You just found, very good, then get a hold of Mark and get rolling. If I see the email address, and this is someone who is trying to figure out how he got this information. I just found the man, his name is Mark. And the email address that you're showing me is an @paidweeklyrevolution.com email address. If you email that email address, he will receive it. Do we really get to use, I don't understand the question, do we really get to use the exclusive bonus as a Diamond member to pay? Oh, if you mean the bonus package, certainly, even if you upgrade to a Diamond level after 60 days, you're still going to receive the bonus package. And Karen, that's me, so simply get a hold of me, or here, let me just type it to you here. You should have gotten a welcome email with this information in it to create your Paid Weekly Revolution account. But I'm sending the link to you right now. And send me an email and I'll get the welcome letter to you. Very good. You did find his number. Awesome. Okay, guys, it looks like, unless anyone has any last-second questions that they'd like to get in here. Cool beans. Oh. Cool beans. Yeah, the incentive program, I'm firming that up, and I'm going to be getting that all out to you guys. You guys have an incredible rest of your evening. Have a great Memorial Day, folks. And again, get back with whomever brought you here. Do it with a quickness. Let's make your life one endless weekend, and that can happen right here. Have a great night, everybody.